Let's go. Let's keep chopping down a little bit of the chest. Okay, so more steel, baby. Probably we're gonna take the steel, because why not? And another stack of Zulu cards. You know me, we're gonna take those Zulu cards, and this is gonna be another snap transition. Yo guys, it's me, HappyCairek, and welcome back to Last Standard Survival. So we haven't fished here for forever and a little bit. Some might say that we haven't fished here for 84 years. So let's go and let's do this. The rarest fishing event. So it spawns the furthest from your base. It spawns even inside of that northern location. That's why we can see snow here everywhere. I'm not even sure if I need to bring this fur armor, but that's what I have done. I also brought here this better fishing rod, because fish in this location is usually a lot harder. So, I mean, it's a lot harder to catch. Okay, so we're gonna see either it's gonna be like simple salmon or something or whatever. I'm not sure if you can get salmon in this location or another one. Okay, so I forgot that catching fishes is literally pain in the butt. Okay, so this is just gonna be simple pike. But as you can see here, we have this professional fishing rod, and I do know that the only probably way to get them is from either season pass, because I've gotten probably that fishing rod over here from this season pass, or you can just buy them in the shop. Other than that, you cannot really get those fishing rods, and probably coming here to this location without a professional fishing rod is gonna be super hard, because that fishing rod has a bit larger orange bubble, and it's probably a bit faster, so it's a bit easier to catch fish here with this fishing rod. That's why I'm keeping all of those better fishing rods for this location. No, why am I kidding here myself? Can't I open it? I can't even fish properly. Yes, do it. Okay, so we're gonna start catching here a little bit of fish. As you can see here, this bubble is a lot bigger and a lot more fast than on the other simple fishing rod that you get, so I would probably have almost no chance here to catch any fish in this location if I would have used a bit different fishing rod. Okay, so this fish probably is gonna be something really huge. Dude, am I kidding here myself? Okay, so let's try to get here this fish. Oh no, am I doing something wrong? I want to get that chest as well. Here we go. I just caught salmon, but I did not get that chest, so it's really hard, especially here in this location, to fish out here any chests, as these fishes are really fast, so you cannot really let go of the fish and then open up the chest, because it's also really hard to get that fish even inside of the simpler location. Like, all of those fishing spots that spawn close to your base are going to be like a lot simpler, and even inside of those fishing locations, it's already hard to get that chest, because fish can just escape. And here, I don't understand how to do it, honestly. I don't think I've ever gotten the chest here from this location. Look at this. So I'm gonna try to actually, you know what, let go of the fish here. I'm gonna try to get the chest here right now, and right now we're gonna try to get the fish, baby. Okay, so maybe this is gonna be my first ever chest inside of the frozen location. Yes, we've gotten another salmon, and salmons are kind of cool, good fishes, and we've gotten just a simple sergeant card. Okay, whatever. So let's keep grinding here a little bit more. Maybe I have even some burley inside of my inbox, and maybe we're gonna get one more burley here, because there's still one more rare fish that I have never gotten here. I don't remember its name, but as I see, this location is really good for salmon fish, and you can use that salmon fish to craft like buff for chopping down wood. And again, that buff doesn't work everywhere. It only works for some reason inside of that ash plank location. So the buff might be broken, or I don't know what's up with the buff, but I do know that salmon is pretty good fish. Okay, so silver quality salmon. That's it. Okay, so I did have like 5 burley here. I also think that I have a little bit of burley at the base, so I think I just sprayed it there. Did I spray it? Okay, so here we go, dude. Throw them, eat my children. And that's it. Let's start fishing them here once again. Okay, so this is going to be golden fish. Probably really easy. I'm not sure, because, yeah, if it was probably rare fish, it would be really hard to catch it. Or maybe with this fishing rod, it would be fine. Okay, so golden quality salmon. Dude, that is beautiful. And this fishing rod is gonna break so quickly. I wish these fishing rods lasted a bit longer. Like, call me crazy. I do think that these fishing rods are a bit overpriced in the shop. I think it's like $2 or $3 or something for one fishing rod for a couple of fishes, and that's it. And those fishes are like almost useless here in the game. Like, it's I don't get it, honestly. I don't know, it's just my opinion. Okay, so this entire pack here with burley and everything costs like $3.50. Okay, so you get a lot of burley, so it's kind of cool. But again, that one fishing rod is so expensive, and it breaks insanely fast. If it had like double or triple the durability, I think it would be worth it. But as of right now, it has the same durability as the simple fishing rod. It's just sad in my opinion, if you ask me. Well, regardless, I'm not gonna give up. We're gonna catch probably this fish here. This is gonna be another salmon. Okay, so this place just has salmons and pikes. That's it. And you have a lot of burley, but how are you supposed to fish when you don't have these good fishing rods? And fishing with another fishing rod, call me crazy, it's not really that pleasant. It's not even that fun, because fishes just escape. It's not relaxing. It's kind of annoying. For those who fished here in the game, especially in this location with the other fishing rod, you know what I'm talking about. Like, some fishes are fine, but some fishes are just really hard to catch. So it's not super pleasant. So I think my fishing rod is gonna break here before I catch all of the fish. Only salmon salmon and pikes here, nothing else, only salmon and pikes. I've never gotten that rare fish. I've seen some people getting that super extremely rare fish, but again, recipe from it is useless, so not a big deal. And here go my weapon I've broken. But hey, we have here a simple fishing rod, so let's try to fish a couple of fish with this rod. And I just want to show you how uncomfortable it is to use this fishing rod. So yeah, look at this. It's already over this. Look at that. With this fishing rod, the fish probably, I don't get it. It's not the same. It's not the same as fishing with this fishing rod. Like, dude, it's even the fish here wiggles a little bit more than with another fishing rod. With that other fishing rod, fish almost stays there in one place. Here it just keeps moving up and down. Maybe the green bar just progresses slower. So this is what I've gotten. You know what? Call me crazy. It's not that bad. I mean, pretty okay fish. Not super amazing, obviously. Okay, let's eat this. Boom. Okay, so it doesn't even restore a lot of hunger and thirst. Like only 10 of it. Wow. So welcome now to the Old Mine event. I'm still trying to find here the Fat Todd. But before we go anywhere else, smash that like button on the video because I totally forgot to say that in the beginning. But hey, better later than never. And now let's talk about like these blood samples. So I really, okay, this is another raider. I haven't found the Fat Todd yet. It's super annoying. I've done so many events here already, but still cannot find him. Because you told me that if you're gonna get a Fat Todd, if you're gonna get a raider, Fat Todd is not gonna spawn, and usually Fat Todd just spawns here somewhere outside. So what I wanted to say is that I don't think I'll be grinding these events anymore, at least like this simple Old Mine event. I don't really care about that pink backpack anymore. It's not that super awesome, and at the same time, it's kind of boring. I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of boring to do the same thing every day, to log in every day and do the same exactly Old Mine event all the time. I mean, it's kind of fine, but you have to do it like twice a day, every day. And you don't really get even that many blood samples. And with those blood samples, you don't really get a lot of teeth. So you actually feel like you're just being played by the game here. You feel like you're not playing the game, but the game is playing you. And I really don't like that feeling. It's not super interesting. Again, I'm not discouraging that to anybody else, guys. If you like this event, if you like grinding for those blood samples, and if you want to get like your tactical if that pink backpack, or if you want to spend all of your thingies to get like those carbon composites, then yes, I highly suggest you doing that. But for me personally, I don't think I'll be doing here anything else. I just came here to grind a little bit of those crawlers, and that's it, to search for the Fat Todd and explain why I am not going to be doing this Old Mine event all the time, because it's exactly the same. It doesn't have any other scenarios, and if it has like a bit other scenario, it's exactly probably the same or has slight differences. It's exactly the same Old Mine, and you have to do it twice a day. It's super boring. I don't know. It was fun for the first couple of times, but doing it like multiple times, it's kind of pointless and not interesting because rewards are really low. I mean, if rewards were worth it, right, I would definitely grind it more. If I would get like more of those blood samples, I would definitely grind it. But you need like 330 blood samples just to reach level 30. Oh no, I'm gonna die here. Okay, I survived because it didn't have a lot of health and it takes some time for the spread shot to work. Okay, so I haven't been in this location for forever. Okay, so I totally lost my thought of what I was trying to say here, but the point is, I don't care about it. Rewards there are really low. That's why we're not going to be grinding it. That's pretty much it. That's my entire thought of what I want to say here. Okay, so I'll probably leave some stuff back in my chopper. Oh, and we totally have the hammers. Dude, I forgot about it. We still did not craft that statue. Maybe we're going to craft the statue today or tomorrow. I don't know. We'll see. I still forgot to empty my chopper, and this is going to be the zombie horde event. Are you kidding me? Okay, so we're going to just spread shot them here like this. So how many of them are gonna spawn here? I think that more of them are gonna spawn as soon as if I'm gonna start looting here the chopper. Right, okay, so inside we're gonna get a katana. Obviously, we're gonna take, baby, a katana. Let's start looting now another chopper. And what I'm gonna get rid of is probably, oh no, some gasoline, dude. That's a lot of stuff. I think we're gonna use my one more spread shot on all of these dudes. Look at that. We're gonna gather all of them. I do know that we could probably just exit them and not fight them at all, but this is me, baby. We're gonna get rid of this card as it's kind of useless. I'm gonna probably, well, I'm gonna take it like that. I don't care about that one blood sample, so that's pretty much it. Okay, let's loot the bag and we'll be done with this entire event. And more Zamzovs have spawned there already. Like, are you kidding me? How many more of them? And another spread shot. I think I'm just gonna use another spread shot on them because it's just fun. It's just fun. I don't know how much experience they would give, but hey, it would just put down like about 50 zombies just with like 3 shots or something. That's pretty dope if you ask me. So I have here this base Mahoney prepared, and we're gonna go there really soon. But before we go there, let's talk about some sneak peeks that developers have shared with us. Boom, we're gonna be talking about this screenshot. So I think some of you have already seen this, but for those who didn't, hey, it's gonna be a perfect opportunity for you to learn about this interesting sneak peek the developers have shared with us. So basically here you can see a crater, and inside a crater you can see a bunch of houses, some sort of a civilization, just as developers have described this. And for those who do not know where this might be, I would assume that this is going to be in Sector 7. We're going to get to this crater really soon in the game, but you can see here in the down right corner that this is going to be like that Sector 7 base, plus on the other sides you can see here the forest, like those forest locations. So most likely this is going to be inside of that Sector 7. I really doubt that they're going to move this place in the single player world. So now going back here to the game, I want to show you where that crater is located. So when you actually, here we go, this is going to be your base, because I do know that for some people it might be harder to find the crater. I couldn't find that crater before, but you just go here to the right, you scroll over there, and then you scroll a little bit to the top. Perfect explanation. And this is where you're going to be able to find that crater. So it's kind of huge here, right? But this crater has been in the game like since the beginning, and a lot of people were speculating what this crater is all about. I don't think there's any other craters like this when you're going to scroll like throughout entire map, but this is the only crater that you can find here. And as I said, so many people were speculating about it already. It was like the main topic for a lot of players. And it also happens to be located behind that Sector 7 wall. And now going back to that screenshot, I think that it's a super exciting and ridiculously great concept, because I mean, just imagine living in that crater, having like some sort of a city with players there that you'd be able to do like whatever crazy stuff, like exchange items, buy other items, like have some sort of interesting activities. I think this is what multiplayer has to be about, and I do believe that one day we are gonna get this thing in the game. Also, before we go anywhere else, I would like to share with you this other screenshot. So this is the hub. I think developers have shared this picture in 2018, at the end of like 2018, maybe on November or something. I'm not really sure about the month, but they definitely have shared this at the end of 2018. So it's been like over a year since they shared that picture, and they called this place a hub, and this is what they have to say about it. Hi everyone, we offer you to look into a crystal ball and see what's under development at the moment, but it's to be brought to your attention much later. Behold, one of the early outlines of the hub. The hub, name unconfirmed, will be the place for players' optional leisure, various activities and entertainments. After all, it's not just about the forest. So the point is, just as they pointed out here in that message, saying that to be brought to your attention much later, and knowing Last on Earth Survival developers, when they say something much later, they really mean it like much later, because when they say something like coming soon or something soon, they usually mean it like a month, 2 months, 3 months. You know, it's when they say soon, they mean like a really long period of time. So when they're gonna say much later, they really mean it like it's much later, like about a year later, you know, to be brought to our attention. So they've shown us this hub picture, and now they're teasing us with this crater thingy. Again, it's not really confirmed that it's going to be even the same hub, but I would probably say with certainty that this hub might be inside of this crater even, or maybe that entire hub has been replaced with this crater entire idea, because the point is developers have already changed their opinion about Sector 7 and about how multiplayer should look like many times. For those who didn't know, when Sector 7 came out, we had like those power suits, right? The entire multiplayer in the game was with power suits. After that, they changed those power suits like to something else. Then you had to like stick those some sort of sticks inside of the ground. Then they added like that metro station, and we had like some sort of our clan base. We thought that we'll be able to expand it, upgrade it. Then they scratched all that, and now we have like this Sector 7 or something. I do know that probably I missed some other Sector 7 developments that were there, but they seriously redesigned that Sector 7 so many times already, and I think it's a good thing. I think so many people don't appreciate it as much, but the point is that means developers are really trying to come out with something really great in Sector 7, and as of right now, most of the players don't like Sector 7 because of that horde, and I do agree that that horde annoys a lot of players, and myself included. I think that the horde is kind of unnecessary, but how developers explain this is that they cannot release any other Sector 7 updates if players will be able to hoard their everything. And the point is, even without hoarding, even with that ability of the storm destroying all of your items, so many players have still managed to save up chests and chests of guns. So this is kind of the reason why they're not letting players hoard too much stuff inside of the Sector 7. Like, there is the limited amount of chests and the limited amount of items you can store, so you have to either fight the horde and lose your resources while fighting it, or you have to save all of your items, take them to your inventory when that horde attacks you, and save your items that that way. And again, it's going to be only a limited amount of items you can save. So developers are doing this so that when next time they're going to introduce like some sort of a new update, they will know how fast players are going to get those resources. They will know what's balanced and what is not balanced, because if players are just going to be able to hoard out a lot of guns, I mean, considering that right now so many players are able, like these like better clans, I mean, are able to stock up on chests and chests of guns, then only imagine what would be happening here in Sector 7 if it would be a lot easier to hoard stuff there. This way, developers are not going to be able to test out Sector 7, but again, this is just more of my speculation and of the rumors that I've heard from what developers have said. So, and also I totally forgot to mention this. So here go, boom, there's another picture. So I think a couple of days after they shared like that hub circle thing, they've shared this a turkey racing picture. So developers said that in this turkey racing you'll be able to place bets and win a little bit of cash or coins. And again, they haven't spoken about that since, but they said that this turkey racing thingy will be available inside of that hub. So this hub that we can see here in this crater, it's not really a hub. I don't know why I'm calling it the hub, but this crater thingy most likely is going to have a lot of various activities. They also said that there might be casino in the game, but I don't know if they're ever going to add it or no. But the point is, there's a lot of stuff that's going to happen inside of that crater, and developers still keep working towards it, because I mean, if they teased something that looked pretty similar to this, the concept of the hub, like about a year ago, and they said that they're going to bring it up much later, so they definitely have plans for the future. Maybe they didn't show that in the roadmap, but I do think that one day maybe we're going to get a different roadmap and we'll see like that hub thingy there. And I don't know, I'm just excited. So what do you think about this entire crater? I do know that I spoke here, I rambled a lot about this crater or something, but I think that Sector 7 deserves a little bit more attention that it gets. So I just expressed all my opinion about it, and I would like to hear your thoughts about this crater. Do you think it's going to be good, or you're not really excited about Sector 7 at all, or you would like to see this Sector 7 as developers are kind of describing it that it can be in the future? So now, after such a long ramble, let's just hop inside of this Mahoney base. I think I came here with my chopper, and I did empty my chopper out of those hammers, and I'll need to use 2C4s to get inside of this base. This base is going to be pretty big. It's going to have a lot of resources, so my first C4 is going to go over there. I think I brought only one C4 with me, right? Yes, I did bring only one C4. I should have more C4s inside of my inbox, though. Do I have them? Yes, indeed, guys. We have one more C4 over here. By taking C4s from inbox, we don't make any sound. That's awesome. My chopper here is empty, just as I thought. So let's get back to raiding. Okay, wow, dude, we're already gonna get here a bunch of paint. I like it. You know what? Call me crazy, but I want to get all of this paint, because now whenever they're introducing like new skins, it's harder to repaint your chopper, because I usually don't have all of the whatever paint that they needed, that I need. So we're also gonna place here one more C4 because I need it. We're gonna get there like 6 guns if I'm not mistaken. Okay, so a wave of zombie stuff spawn, and are there any chests up the top? Because this base is really huge, but there are supposed to be a couple of chests up the top, baby. Boom, we're gonna get there. Probably some planks and some resources, so nothing really super amazing. You're not gonna get there 1,000 steel, you're not gonna get there like 20 MGLs, but it's still not the end of the day yet. We're gonna see. So wait, another dude. Go to sleep, Floaty. Floaty. This is the first time when I've ever called him Floaty, and that's cringe. We're never going to be calling him Floaty ever again. Okay, guys, so let's chop this down. And luckily, when you're chopping down these these are not workbenches, whatever they're called, stands. Yeah, the weapon stands. When you're destroying them, you're not getting here any noise, so that's cool. Okay, so here we're gonna get one M16. Inside of this one, we're gonna get like 2 AKs, and over here we're gonna get like a VSS and a SCAR. So it was already maybe worth it to C4s. As I said, I don't really raid now super often, so C4s aren't big of a problem, especially after like that update where you can spin that spinning machine, whatever it's called, inside of the gas station. You can get your C4s there, so it's not that bad. Again, I could probably do more research and find out in which chests I can find what items, but I don't really care about it. I mean, we're just gonna take random stuff that I find here, and we're gonna get out of this base, as this base is not gonna have anything super amazing other than the things that I've already gotten. I think we're gonna take a little bit of more air filters, because maybe one day these air filters are gonna be kind of important. But as of right now, let's go. Let's keep chopping down a little bit of the chest. Okay, so more steel, baby. Probably we're gonna take the steel, because why not? And another stack of Zulu cards. You know me, we're gonna take those Zulu cards, and this is gonna be another snap transition. I already have like probably 7 stacks of Zulu cards at the base, but I mean, we're gonna take more. I'm never gonna say no to extra Zulu cards. Maybe one day they're gonna be useful, but I totally doubt that. Whatever, let's get another chest and more hammers, dude. I totally don't need more hammers. We're not gonna start picking them up again, but I wish I got those raids in the past, but now I don't need any more hammers. Wait, is this a generator? Okay, so I already have a lot of generators at the base. Cannot pick up extra generator. Probably a wave of Zamzams is gonna spawn right now. Nope, they still did not spawn, but they're gonna spawn definitely after this chest. So 3 hits, baby. This chest is destroyed. One more shotgun. Very awesome. And let's do one more snap transition. So all the Zamzams are sleeping there once again. So I think we're going to do like double hit to all of these chests. And I'll be able to open up most of them before the big one spawns. I think I should have enough of space in my inventory. I do want to bring all of those paints back to my base. Because what's the point of bringing items that are kind of valuable? Let's say bringing iron when I already have a lot of iron at the base, right? I mean, I don't have a bunch of paint. And I think paint would be kind of worth it. So we're going to definitely steal all the paint back to my base. Just so that whenever they're going to release some new skins, I'll be able to use them up on my chopper. So here we go. I filled up this chopper with a little bit of cool items. We're gonna add some more gasoline here. And let's continue now with opening up the chests. I think I'll be able to open up at least one more before the big one spawns. So here we're probably... Okay, so these are gonna be the bricks, right? This chest is gonna have some planks, and the rest of the chests, I don't know what they're gonna have. So I think we're gonna take all of the planks here right now, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, indeed, we're gonna take all the planks. Inside of this one, just stones. Don't really care about it. Inside of here, more wood. And inside of here, baby, take it out. Just garbage, really. I mean, there was a stack of those USBs. Maybe should have taken them, but at the same time, they're not really like super important. It's again like future-proofing myself, and I don't really care about those USBs. So this base gets Cairek's approval. Really awesome base. Got a bunch of paint. Gotten like 7 guns for the price of 2C4. It's pretty big base, pretty interesting. So I liked it. So I highly suggest you check it out, my 7 Days to Die Let's Play, or click in the second card and you'll go to my Mist Survival Let's Play. Or hop over to my channel, go to playlists, and there you'll find a lot of other games that I played here on the channel. If you're not subscribed yet, definitely be sure to drop the subscribe button and notification bell to not miss any future videos. And consider following me on Instagram or Twitter at HappyCairek. Yep.